The Circleville Letters. A true story. Ohio, 1970s. Imagine receiving a letter. No return address, no signature, just accusations. Personal ones, private ones, secrets you thought no one else knew. Now imagine everyone in your town receiving one too. This isn't fiction. This is beyond the story. In the late 1970s, residents of Circleville, Ohio, began receiving anonymous letters. They were typed or written in block handwriting. The tone was direct, accusatory, threatening. The letters claimed to expose secrets, affairs, corruption, hidden relationships. And they named names. One of the primary targets was a local school bus driver named Mary Gillespie. The letters accused her of having an affair with the school superintendent. They warned her to stop or face consequences. Her husband, Ron Gillespie, initially dismissed the letters as harassment, but they kept coming, not just to Mary, but to neighbors, to local officials, to families across Circleville. The entire town felt exposed. Then, in 1977, everything escalated. Ron Gillespie received a phone call. According to reports, it was from the anonymous letter writer. He left his home that night with a gun. Hours later, he was found dead. His truck had crashed into a tree. Authorities ruled it an accident. His blood alcohol level was elevated, but some residents questioned it. Was it truly an accident, or was he lured out? The letters did not stop. In fact, they intensified. The writer claimed responsibility for events. They continued accusing Mary, threatening her. Months later, while driving her school bus route, Mary noticed a sign posted along the road. It referenced her alleged affair. It was public. Humiliating. She stopped the bus, removed the sign, and discovered something behind it. A box. Inside the box, a handgun. Rigged. Positioned to fire if the sign was disturbed. A booby trap. The weapon was traced to a local man named Paul Freshour. Freshour was Mary's former brother-in-law. He denied writing the letters. He denied setting the trap. But he was arrested and later convicted of attempted murder related to the booby-trapped sign. He was sentenced to prison. It should have ended there. The accused behind bars. Case closed. But it didn't. While Paul Freshour was incarcerated, the letters continued, postmarked from Columbus, Ohio, sent to residents, accusing, threatening, mocking authorities. If the convicted man was in prison, who was writing them? Freshour maintained his innocence. He even claimed he was being framed. The handwriting of the letters was debated. Some believed it matched his, others disagreed. Experts testified, but doubt lingered. The psychological impact on Circleville was profound. Neighbors suspected neighbors. Families turned on each other. Every mailbox became a source of dread. The writer appeared to know intimate details, private conversations, hidden relationships, the kind of information that suggested someone close, someone local, someone watching. But unlike Westfield, this wasn't one family. This was an entire town. Over time, the letters slowed, but they never fully disappeared. Even years later, residents reported occasional anonymous messages. No one was ever definitively identified as the sole author. To this day, the true identity of the Circleville letter writer remains disputed. Some believe Paul Freshour was guilty. Others believe he was a convenient suspect, a scapegoat, a piece of a much larger mystery. What makes this case disturbing isn't just the letters. It's the manipulation, the ability to destabilize a community, to weaponize secrets, to turn suspicion into paranoia. The writer didn't need violence. They used information, fear, exposure, and they understood something powerful. Once trust is broken, it's nearly impossible to restore. Imagine living in a town where anyone could be the author, the neighbor who waves, the coworker who smiles, the friend who listens. Anyone could be the one sending the next letter. And once that idea takes hold, it spreads faster than ink on paper. The Circleville letters weren't just harassment. They were psychological warfare. Some people fear what's outside their doors, but sometimes the real threat isn't hiding, it's writing. This has been Beyond the Story. And remember, the truth is always darker,